Molara. Dear Loku. Timba Loku, a Yasha size lay fans, a family, and justice seeker for Kobale. Let me read Damola's charges. Come on for a lesson. Charge number MIK/K/59/2024. Commissioner of Police versus Ainde Abib Damola, male, age 27 years. Count 1. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the 11th day of December 2024, at about 16:00 hours, at United Estates, Shangote Do, Lagos, in the Lagos Magisterial District, did dishonestly identify yourself as Aloba Adura, male, by using his TikTok handle named Adura to demand the sum of 3 million naira from one YomiFabiyi, that as a family member you have a video evidence of what killed the late Ilerioluwa Promise Aloba, male, also known as Bobad, and thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under section 22 subsection 2AB subsection 4 of the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention Act 2015. Shemon Kadadabi lawyer. Count 2. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the same date, time, and place in the aforesaid magisterial district, did intentionally and grossly send a message to one YomiFabiyi, male, through Aloba Adura TikTok handle, knowing same to be false, and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 24 subsection 1AB of the Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act 2015. Wala ishela judge issue. Wa tin kai so pe o jẹ̀bi abo jẹ̀bi. Ta ma nse nu film yẹn. Eleyo da mo fẹ́ serious there. Count 3. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the same date, eleyo ló fẹ́ fire robo. Bó ti jẹ́ pé ní ohun tó náà ṣe tó fi steady gba tó fi play 4 person. Ẹlẹ́dàá Mohbad orí wo bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bírú ọmọ Mohbad yẹn gbà tó wà nǹkan ti ẹ̀kú ọmọ ló bí because orí ọmọ yẹn lè bí kongi ni ó lè jẹ́ ń gbá bọ̀ kan lọ́wọ́ báyìí lọ́rùn ọmọ lọ́mọ a ní ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ àbá mi ń bí ẹgẹ́ pọ́nà bọ̀ ìyá. Count 3. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the same date, time, and place in the aforesaid magisterial district, did intentionally and grossly send a message to one Emagbo Ibiyo Egbo Dadao. I want you guys to listen to this count 3 and count 4. Please listen. Count 3. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the same date, time, and place in the aforesaid magisterial district, did intentionally and grossly sent a message to one King Zaza, male, through Aloba Adura TikTok handle. Shall we go? Only sent to one King Zaza handle, knowing same to be false, and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 24 1AB. Count 4. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, male, on the same date, time, and place in the aforesaid magisterial district, with intent to defraud one YomiFabiyi, male, by falsely representing yourself as Aloba Adura, and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 380 subsection 1 of the criminal laws of Lagos State. Count 5. Now listen, Emagbo. That you, Ainde Abib Damola, on the same date, time, and place in the aforesaid magisterial district, with intent to defraud one YomiFabiyi, male, by falsely representing yourself as Shezigo. Now it was in count 3. It's sent to one King Zaza. Listen, Oni, by falsely representing yourself. How on earth did he send a message to want to defraud King Zaza? Otuwa DNC in count 5. Owani, he is now to me. He's the one representing King Zaza. Is that another lacuna, and thereby committed an offence punishable under section 380 of the criminal laws of Lagos State 2015. It was date of arraignment, that is on the 19th of December 2024. Plea, findings, sentence, magistrate A.O. Disu, prosecutor, Inspector Samuel, Court 14, Ogba, and IPO, ASP Shedrack Enabo, and they now put complainants. Now, then the complainant now turns out to be Aloba Adura. Formation CP SS1 Ikeja. The letter was signed by SP Banti Adamu. That is the OCCP Special Squad 1, State Headquarters, Ikeja. Now, can you see now why I had to fight vehemently? And when you look at all these 5 count charges, the details about the shot and the content of the 3 seconds video and the acts involved in the 3 seconds video and even what they saw in the 3 seconds video was not reflecting here. Shetiri. Now, that means this person has been subcharged, which is a criminal offense. It was never mentioned. What is in the chat, which is homicide confession or a real attempted murder or murder confession? Because if you push him, I said he was pushed, he knocked his head on the floor. How come you choose that as your narrative? Now, don't forget that when he said that, it corroborates with later when the driver of the Prado came to testify at the coroner court and said Wunmi and Mohbad, they were fighting in the car right from the time they left the Ikorodu show. Don't forget that Spending also confirmed that the fight was so intense that they dropped the 5-month-old child on the floor of the car. And at the end of the day, like 2 hours after they got home, even the driver said before they went inside, that means Mohbad was not bleeding. There was no bleeding profusely because Mohbad was okay. He said he told, don't fight him when and I had a confirmation that before Koto Dipe, laying to Mohbad to Wale Ninu Moto, they said the woman sat in the car for a few minutes, very furious and angry. And the guy said, Madam, don't go and fight inside. That then 2.5 hours after, as you all know, there was a loud noise from 3 men who rushed out and said they need the guy's car. They want to go and fetch some cavalry, some medical stuff because Mohbad was bleeding. That is to tell you the incident that led to the bleeding, that led to what they want to get occurred after they got inside. We don't need it. Circumstantial evidence or circumstantial witness are very important. Now, that confession from the shot, Otiwa before the driver had to sorrow in 2025. This one was in 2024 December, and it came from Adura. But luckily, because the spirit of Mohbad is very strong, Damola in there Abim, who was part of those that took Mohbad, that rushed him to the hospital on the 12th of September, came out to say, I was the one that was shouting YomiFabiyi. And bear in mind, before he could come out to be the 4th person, Buki Jesse and a cohorts, they said it was one DJ Bami. Maybe the DJ Bami, she don't go alone. She don't gallop late. Oh, go eleke. We will face YomiFabiyi. You don't buku. Obakuwa. Damola ene sọ pé efile aya mi gbe. Again terisi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo ìfẹ́ checking it. Wọ́n ṣe máa yanjú ẹ̀ pé. And as at that time, they were not expecting the case to go beyond Ogombo. So it was easy for him. If Damola knew it would get to this stage, Omolomo, at in one danu. but wọ́n believe pé bó ṣe ń rí mi pátápupa lórí TikTok ojú yẹn ló fi wò mí wọ́n mọ̀ pé I'm a showbiz person ṣé máa múlẹ̀ ayé lé lórí TikTok ni wàá jẹ́ kí ọkọ̀ máa sá fún mi at the end of the day tí bá ti jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé mo serious I pursue justice máa fò láti máa dẹ̀ díẹ̀ máa ṣeré pa so gbogbo bọ́yẹn máa ń bú mi káàkiri ọ́bí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí life ìwọ tó lè bú mi tó lè dẹ́mọ́ ẹlòmíì gbogbo finger ẹ̀ báyìí ṣe ló ń yun tó bá rí mi physically máa jẹ́ tùbí oko pópù ni at the end of the day ọ̀gànbọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ bò máa tán sí torí they keep deceiving them because the like of Bukky Jesse all they want to do is how can we give an escape route so they connived they tell her go and use your platform go and deceive people that it was one DJ Bami and then she updated post only I am coming to debunk. This is a murder case we are talking about. You are just sitting there debunk then when they carry more over your you know better in gaslight me don't give him the money whatever she's doing I don't even know but at the end of the day I did not enter into the trap in Ogombo. You all know the rest is history. But it's best to use my brain. And I sought advice. I kept saying, they've been deceiving them that this Yomi is about money. At the end of the day, one of them, but you bought my law, Mweki, and Obioreko, almost 31 years, some years. I know the mama control me and Joe. My younger brother is 40 years old. To be more meji, where they control you 30 something years. What is Idoko 60 years? Of my control became a log gombo. Kegbo, Egbo, Kobe family, he called log gombo. Kele Gogo was in Lara. Eledabio, the lawyer, Bado, is free. Moataku, where they boss origin. Paparano, Lori Tajo, Kakoma, Bubo, what if they tell me go? Eledamide, my father, ask Bubo, Cotafi, Milarai. Akpada saw a gomi, I saw Dogo, Tori. And they tell me about you, by Cotimo Poi. It was a large get Buruku, I get your own get your Gefa, or look on me. Italia getting on my camera, make a cat, and you saw social media. I can't share witchcraft. So, that was how I defeated that Ogombo package. And then they will find a way to say Adura should not become a complainant. Adura Abawu. I didn't know he was one that even packaged the competition petition. If you look at that, the other king, the white bikini going, Oshem Kurulonga to sweaty. Bono wedge long wakiri, wherever Feralesi Leki, where they love Boleka, the body way, what till Lord Noile, we got a Tabamon to Wale, where they Lord Noile, what till Loshe window shopping ile, Olobuko Leki, Alabako. No sharing are Gani Adams. Oh, ah, I just go on your deposit. Our figure. What you do vote at Orio me, Elby. At your ship, what you will do vote. Mama Kulomaku. Tomaku, Onomaku, or John the Tati. Oh, the coffee if you live my belly social media until you get with every man in commercial. More care of your ever put up a low. So I'm telling you the honest fact. That's why they are trying to, if they get to you, what I'm doing is not for me. There is no way you can pursue justice for Mohbad without a structured body. And that is what the NGO is doing to represent you. If you want to deceive you, not to really convince you. That's my support NGO to represent you. And then Joko every day. So I think we go do my command lady. I think I crown the justice for Mohbad. Can we free there? And what can you so I don't buy to buy kilo I want justice. I want justice. The justice can look parasite or coin. I mean, no key away or parasite or parasite kidney away. Because it's Bobado if you go. Oh, my nation, everybody, I need just only until to buy justice. So I can't share what can be really. There is no, everybody cannot be doing show with justice for bad. I'm going to Yomi, I'm not in that league. I'm bigger than all this nonsense. The kind of money I want for my NGO, I also talk about $200,000, $150,000, Kimari quarterly. Can call office CB, can call on NGO, human rights, on Jafunyombi, can the lawyer giri cases are on you, and it talk about abuse your way, and it's you want abuse your money, so make it, we fight for so many. That is my vision. Can ni case, can face London, can Jafun case you, can anywhere, can do. Give people coverage, give people hope. That's what I want to do. Support the government to do better. What I want to do is I want to support this government of Ashwaju in that area. Tell me, to ensure that people's rights are given to them. He can't do it alone. What role am I going to play? Me, I'm only cost of taxes, only cost join NGO, join, only cost donate to Emma Sopelule. What about the party? I never you. Hey, I want anymore. She had a Nigeria. About the church, right? Oh, mammy, only. Or a lover down the two devil for your dollar lamb. Follow local probe. Lord, you over down that nera. What's in me on your 3,000? So long, hey, one no. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Before you can focus on churches, mosques, and your shrines, fix your country, then you have lesser reason to pray. Any good network, and if fiber soon le, my phone you ring, you do call you oh yeah, the network. I was to be shouting to God to give you network. Because was Jeka draw Agba Boroni. Show me here, Emilio Vessel MTN. Emily came out all born looking for you. Am I run on fee? Oh, you bought a draw. God bless America. God bless the Queen. God bless you, Lord, Father. Tabafe Gion Adura Brukuni. Let me actually pray a meeting Lori Ujamatusu. We're laughing there alarm. Let me show why. Timama Pala fire go long, go home, I try. Tori e ma donu to lo ba fe dajo mi e ma denu no gate orun o ya ki lo sele wa God claim ba mi po ti ma ri pe bolo se ngbe ejo yen bo there is possibility lo se fire ma ka wo soke ma seek asylum ni e mi o le lo se fire o nítorí mo ti try ju ni aye mi o le lo se fire to lo ma gbo ko ma gbo mi sale Ọlọ́run sale wa sile aye wa dajo mi ma lo bo na mi to lo wa ni. So that is that on. Thank you so much, light of the world. Eri pe yan lo more yen èèyàn kan ló gift mi ó more ẹ̀yin tó kù ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀ ti appreciate ojú lásán ṣe wèrè o ojú lásán ṣe wèrè. So you've ẹ ti rí nǹkan tí wọ́n bá pò ní ọgbà magistrate court. Now let me now tell you the truth. What Damola Inde is being investigated in Abuja and others. A sizable number of those that were in the house. The rest of them know the fate waiting for them. Damola ti bought a video, ó ti ṣe audio. YomiFabiyi ni o. Òun ló ní kan, wọ́n máa sọ pé Damola wọ́n charge ẹ̀ fún murder. Èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ. But kó bá dà pé mi sọ pé ìyá yẹn ò ka ìyá ó lè má gbóyìnbó débẹ̀ kó ka gbogbo ìtókù. So ẹ jẹ́ n ka fún yín. So to ba won ko be ki ohun bo be kawon to ku irú ẹkú tẹ́ ń ké lórí èmi yẹn ẹ fèsì ya Mohbad ẹ fèsì ya Wunmi kó sọ fún ọmọ wọn kó lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn náà ń wá wa kí la ṣe tó bá lẹ́bọ lẹ́rù no tó bá lẹ́bọ lẹ́rù gbogbo ìtàn ṣe they know that they can find a way to frustrate the arrest so that they can be questioned, and that is through you. Attack the complainant, because in most cases in Nigeria, if you are the complainant, some of the logistics you have to mobilize it by yourself. Normally, the role we are playing is meant to be played by the family. The family Lomani, that impetus, that energy to say we want justice for our son. ó yẹ ká lọ mọ́ suspect báyìí mi báyìí o níbo lẹ fẹ́ lọ ìjọ́ lẹ fẹ́ lọ èlò ni àmàrà tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún wọn. Family man need that will to do that. But now in Mohbad's case, for him to get justice, the family are missing. No so possible ki family kan kó ra ticket fún ọlọ́pàá kó wá mú ta ló lè ra ticket fún wọn kó wá mú kó wá má dúrà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ṣé gbogbo tẹ kó sí bàbá Mohbad yẹn ó máa fọlọ́pàá lówó kó wá má dúrà ni. Ohun tí gbogbo yín tí ò tètè yín láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ohun tí wọ́n fi ń lépa èmi títí àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ̀mí rọ́ fún yín nìyẹn on behalf of this country. That's why you see all their agents. Wọ́n ti ra wọn. Anybody èmi ò fẹ́ kí nǹkan súnmọ́ mi mọ́ o. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ súnmọ́ mi ẹni tó wà ń lo òyìnbó kájọ mọ̀ pé èèyàn wà ń sìn àjọ ń rìn káàkiri kí ẹ̀kan máa bá mi pé àjọ ń ṣe justice ó fẹ́ súnmọ́ mi ó fẹ́ tẹ̀lé mi lọ sí ẹtì corona tẹ́ wá ń lọ yẹn ní kẹfẹ́sì o ẹ ṣì lè máa lọ corona yín o wọn títí corona court o nígbà tó parí kéèsì Mohbad corona ẹ ṣì lè máa ganu sáwọn kéèsì ẹlòmíì ṣèbí activist ni ẹ má kórí burúkú wèrè ẹ má tẹ̀lé mi kiri ẹ má tẹ̀lé mi ò fẹ́ o ẹ jẹ́ mo ń ṣe kọ́ mi lọ mo ní squad tèmi wọ́n ṣe ṣe tí Mohbad sí ẹ ṣì mọ̀ pé ẹmọ náà corona kú yín kòròdú àwọn ẹjọ́ ṣùpọ̀ mẹ́kẹ́ lè ṣe bàbá kan wà mẹ́ ó kú 98 years ni àwọn ẹbí ẹ fẹ́ ró òkú ẹ ẹ ṣì lè bá wọn lọ́jà fún wọn ni wọ́n pa ni at 98 years old ẹ lọ máa ganu síbẹ̀ anybody following me wèrè wọn láǹkúrì ẹ wo rọ́ burúkú tó ń pamọ́ mi ní ìgbọ́rí ilé ayé mi ní ìgbọ́rí wọ́n ṣàfẹ́rù ẹjọ́ kínkín ìrísí tó fi ń ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ tì mí pé kí n sọ fún yín pé kí n lè sọ bí tí ọ̀rọ̀ wà ohun tí mo ṣe lọ ẹ lè tì mí sọ ẹni tí mo ti gbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ma believe gbogbo àjọ wá justice mo believe pé public ló wá justice má jẹ́ kí n hold the information kọ́ máa rò bóyá mò ń parọ́ ẹ bá àtakú kẹ́ ní mò ń parọ́ ẹ bá sọ pé kíní kan mi ì lè sọ anything ẹ kankan lọ́mọ wọ́n yọ mọ́ṣẹ́ wá já yín sàbùjá lẹ́yìn kankan nìyẹn mo fi ọlọ́run bá búra tẹ́wọ́n máa kú lẹ́ máa kú apààyàn kú ló pọ̀ nù yín tẹ́lẹ̀ máa já yín sọ̀hún kẹ́ lọ pa àwọn ẹbí yín nu tẹ́ bá ti dé prison ní Abuja kẹ́ lọ máa pa àwọn ẹbí yín bẹ̀ kẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pèlè òfin gbogbo àwọn wèrè apààyàn bíi tí wọ́n wà lórí kíní yìí ó tó ń tọ̀ yín ẹ ṣàṣọra fún wọn wọ́n ti jọ wà papọ̀ wọ́n kàn ń bóbó yín ni èmi I'm doing what you people want what the law wants because I am loyal to this country I'm loyal to this administration ẹ lè fi wèrè yín kó bá jọba yìí ẹni ọlọ́pàá gan ẹni ará ìjọba anybody tàbá kámọ́dì kankan a máa fẹ́ sí gbòòrò bó ṣe pariwo Adédoyin yẹn mo wà on standby bí wèrè ẹ máa wò mí bọ̀ irú ìtí mo sọ fún yín pé wọ́n wà bí kan èèyàn kan ló kó èèyàn bí suspect méjì sábẹ́ nǹkan máa yọ wá wọ́n máa nọ̀kan lẹ́pọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn evidence yẹn ó wà nílẹ̀ ẹ máa wò náà bọ̀ wọn wá fẹ́ bọ́ta bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn kan lára wọn tàjọ́ ń ṣe náà wọ́n máa gba formation wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ ọ́ ti wà lára ẹ̀ má bọ́ta o wọ́n fẹ́ máa dá wàhálà mi sómi lẹ́nu àná sí èní over 2 million ti bá lọ àná sí èní ni mo sọ fún yín of my sweat owó mi 2 million and I'm not going to back down ẹ bá fẹ́ gbé proof jáde fún yín kí sáré test stancing màmá upload yẹ mo ń bọ̀ wọn àgọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ òwèrè kan bẹ́ẹ̀ orí tẹ́lẹ̀ bá wa flash yín kẹ́ máa calculate yẹ o kẹ́ wo date jẹun báwo yìí ṣe lè ṣe cover jẹun máa cover àwọn kìnìún yẹn ó búkú láwọn púpù because gbàyẹn lọ́wọ́ títorí táwọn bá ṣe náà máa ṣe eléyìí kò dín kankan bí ìbá sọ fún yín gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ kó ọ̀hún níbi kankan tó lọ ẹ bẹ́ gbọ́ come arrest come for anybody ń bẹ́ẹ̀lì èmi ò lè kúrò lórí kéèsì yẹn kò sí tó stop pé they should go back and face it and kọjá wọn sí kiri wọn jẹ òótọ́ tó wà lẹ́nu mo sọ fún yín Mohbad ti rí justice pẹ́ ìgbésẹ̀ kan àbí méjì ló kọ kù sí mẹ́ta so they don't want you to get us that help to finish up because as the complainant tó bá fẹ́ kí kéèsì ẹ lọ bọ́lọ́pàá kan ní mi lára nígbà tó ní Ọlọ́run lára lásìkò yìí Mohbad the government did the right thing kakori the way we are seeing these top police officers doing the right thing àwọn ọlọ́pàá àwọn àgbà ọlọ́pàá tèmi rí tọ́lọ́ máa dúró táwọn ọmọ wọn tí wọ́n ní fọwọ́ wọn gbọ́mọ sí tí aṣọ yìí ara wọn di ṣe ọlọ́pàá yìí tí ò ní bàjẹ́ I have a father in that place I have fathers there tó níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tó fi ṣiṣẹ́ yìí ṣùgbọ́n we can lè kó díẹ̀ you still see some tọ́mọ aláwọ̀ fẹ́ ṣe kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sí But at the end of the day, I can tell you all for free, it's too late. Because it is not just a fresh investigation. What is there is that they've harmonized. That was why they finish up and say, let's quickly charge and whatever charge. Original case. Any program Abuja charge you. So, and they will be charged. As we speak now, nobody should accuse the police force headquarters of wrong thing. They are doing the right thing. And before you see anybody come to gaslight this honest film, torí n tó ṣe ní ẹ̀wù àwọn tẹ́rí tó ń gbẹ́bọ̀dé yẹn tó ń jáde tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pọ́n support àwọn tó ń attack wa, they are in the same group. Wọ́n wù yìí kẹ́ máa tẹ̀lé wọn, wọ́n wù yìí kẹ́ máa wàhálà tí ní yẹn ohun tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ ọlọ́tí ṣe yẹn èmi ò mọ wèrè tẹ́ ṣe. Tí bá show fídíò àtàwọn nǹkan tá a ṣe léde fún yín ẹ̀yìn mi láwo ni. Gbogbo owó tó yẹ kí n fi jẹun kí n fi raṣọ ẹwà aṣọ ẹwọ ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ̀ 5,000 naira ó kìrìkà. Actor ṣé torí mi ṣiṣẹ́ ni àbí ṣé torí àwọn èèyàn fún mi gift àbí géèmù tí mo play ngẹ̀tẹ̀ mọ́ iye tó jẹ́ kò kú 1 naira mo fẹ́ báyàn kọ́ ya kíní lọ́la advert mo ti dá owó tó fún mi ó tún ti dá sórí justice for Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ tẹ́bá wọn yé frustration tí mo rí tẹ́bá wọn yé kan tí mo ti pa mọ́ra even from the law enforcement tí mo endure. And these people will come up and lie. You have a problem. On a good day, if there is anybody I should turn back against, if there is anybody to have any problem, to first person sell. Schema do no pe Ọlọ́run o ṣe o. Mo ní actor kan tó bá ti ṣe kà fún. Actor yẹn ma ṣe pé ẹ like one o. Tó bá ti ṣe kà tó bá rí pé o ti ní problem báyìí, ìgbà yẹn ló máa gbé phone sétí. Hello. Oh, I'm not feeling well now. Fẹ́ kẹ́ni ẹ kó sórí bú ni o akọrin lọ wà ní wèrè kankan ò ṣe o actress yẹn bá olè yẹn bá kankan ò ṣe o kò fẹ́ dá sí ẹni Ọlọ́run ò kádàrá kébì ṣerú ẹ̀ you have problem mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ rí mi ìmọ̀gbà tó kàgbákò mi ìmọ̀ àwọn tó ṣe mi ìmọ̀gbà tó ṣe kankan you did not even ask me twice. Immediately I mobilized myself. I even got to zone 2 before you got there. You know some police officers do, they have no respect for human dignity. You are a slave, you are a second fiddle citizen in this country. Not all police officers can control their emotions and have respect for decorum. This can never be a public servant. This person, if they have the power to turn people to slave, they will. And then you see some police officers, even if they are angry, even if you have done something wrong, they will speak to you with dignity and respect. But because of this guy, the man insulted me, I still was begging. And I was even begging because about 14 names of justice seekers. I can't see a name and walk away. I said, no, please. These people are trying to just lie. It's just social media fracas. And when it was becoming difficult, I think when be up almost past 10, to 11, what's the global detention order? Kotimonu said, I had to put a call through to the top level hierarchy. And they said, go and give your phone to them. No, don't do it. Let him go and come back. Don't detain him. It's okay. It will stand for him. And I stood. And then you know as it is now, whether you are the one that wrote petition or they wrote petition against you, go send to my lossy police station. Oh, le lolof or bieda. Igaobani police station, Mugo Nigeria. Igaobani. After I go convert on that because they are the one to charge the case or not to charge. So I have fear bearing. And it's a be. It be dead over witness. And at the end of the day, Bobo Kotimomule in cash. Me Robo was 60,000 naira. Was 60,000 naira. Timomule. The other one is to give. I want to talk about Mama Yosimino. I'm a star. I'm a celebrity. Okay, you know by Shock Norris. When I was doing that, there was never a condition to say we will return the money back to you. All of my gari no conga. Ṣé àwọn ènìyàn máa fowó ẹ̀pù tó máa ló fẹ́ gbà padà? Èlò ni. Not even when I'm an actor, not even when I have an NGO. Why would I? There was no condition to say return, and there was nobody returning any money to me. Now, I'm going to post something to you. Here, back in here. So, I'm post here. Now, if anybody is now saying that they refunded money, am I so that you can know how disgusting people can be, you will see. Me in Bayon she called dirty. Bro. They will just come up. You come and see the but when I want to get on more Arifa. Okay, now, so I'm going to be posting the receipt.